Alright guys, just took off the tank top, man. Today I thought I'd just make a video on my plans of whether or not I'd like to stay natural and what I plan to do in the future. Do I plan to stay natty or what? So, without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so if you know me or like been following me or anything, I've been working out since I was 19. I just turned 22 last week Monday. So I've been natty this whole time, which, I mean, it's not that hard to believe. I made a lot of good progress in my first year of lifting, then, you know, the new gains kind of fell off. Now I'm just kind of like cruising on whatever I look like now, you know, just like main gaining. Probably don't look the best, but here's the physique for right now. So I'm 22 years old. And the question is today, do I plan to remain natty? Okay. So I've been natty this whole time. I think I just said that, but do I plan to remain natty? The answer is yes, guys. I do plan on staying natty for as long as I can. Obviously, if I'm like 45 or something, and my testosterone levels start to dip, I think it'd be wise to hop on TRT. But in terms of like a bodybuilding perspective at this age, for the next like 5 years at least, I do plan to stay natty, just because I really want to see what I can accomplish without steroids. You know, I want to see what I can do in terms of like working out and putting on muscle. I want to know that it's me doing that and not like the drugs. Okay, so that's part of why I want to stay natty for these upcoming years at least. Also, I don't really have any desire to take anything besides for the fact that I want to look better and get bigger with more muscle. That's like the only plus side I would see to that. I don't want to like lose my hair because my family does suffer from male pattern baldness. So I want to keep my hair as long as I can, but it's not even that, guys. It's just I want to know myself that I'm natural. I don't want to be like, yeah, guys, I'm actually not natural and then like look sick. I'd rather look a little bit worse than that and still be able to say that I'm natural, because I feel like that is kind of a flex. Obviously you can lie about it, but if I wasn't natural, I wouldn't just lie about it. So there's a couple points there, and that it is just another thing to worry about at the end of the day, because there's so much that goes into it, and that kind of stuff is really psychologically addictive, because everybody just says one cycle, but it never is. Okay, and you have to get your blood work done. I've heard testosterone is like not that expensive, but you have to do a lot of research on it. And to be honest, I just don't know if it's really worth it for that. So I think natural's the route that we're gonna take here, baby. Yeah. All right, guys, and another main point is you'll always hear people talk about, oh, you'll never get too big, right? But I mean, when you're not on like gear, SARMs, performance enhancing drugs, you always stay within like your natural frame that you're meant to be in, which I think is kind of cool. I like the more streamlined physiques. I feel like they're more appealing. You don't have to be like 200 pounds shredded to look good. You can be like, I could be like 150 shredded and I look crazy, and you can definitely get that natural. So that's another point as to why I plan to stay natural, is because I know you don't need a crazy amount of muscle to look appealing. So yeah, it's another good point right there. But I think just kind of recapping, I think my main points are just I want to see what I can be natural. I take pride in being natural. You know that I have a lot of work to do still. Still want more muscle, still want lower body fat, but you're always gonna want that. And you know, just hopping on gear is not gonna solve that problem for you. You're always gonna want more, okay? It's just gonna bring up where you're already at. And you're gonna see yourself as like, if you're natty versus gear, man, it's like the same thing, you know? Like it literally just sets the bar for what you want even higher. And then how are you gonna get even higher when you're already not natural? You're gonna have to increase the dosages, add new compounds, stuff like that. You're gonna think that's the only way, basically, which I don't really agree with. I think everything should be pinpointed before you even think about touching that stuff. But these are just my thoughts, obviously. Obviously, I respect everybody's choices to what they want to do to their own bodies. That's your choice. But I do think that everybody should take the natural route. Okay, I think it's the superior route. That's just my opinion, guys. But if I do ever start cycling or start TRT or take a SARM, which I probably won't just like take a SARM like that, definitely be something I'd let you guys know about. So just keep that in mind. I'm natty, okay? I promise you guys, never touch anything. Yeah, man, yeah. All right, guys, so yeah, just to recap, I do plan on staying natty for as long as possible. I should still be making gains. You can make gains for like a decade natty. It's probably just gonna be like a couple pounds at the end because you make most of your progress in the beginning, you know? So like first year, build this much muscle, let's say, I don't know, 10 pounds, second year, third year, fourth year, and then your body starts to resist the closer you get to your natty potential. So I'm like 5'8", like 145 to maybe like 148 at night, so I'm pretty light. I'm not like crazy shredded or anything. I'm actually kind of fat, but so yeah, I'm hoping to get up to like, so even if I could be like diced at like 160, I'd look crazy, and you can definitely get that natty. I'm only 22 years old, so I do have like a lot of time pretty much to put on that muscle. So yeah, no real plans to hop on any cycles or any TRT, any SARMs, nothing like that. I'm just gonna stay natty. I feel like it's a lot simpler that way. That way I can focus more on training, diet, sleep, like trying to get stronger and stuff like that. I do kind of struggle to get stronger, so that's something that I want to figure out for sure, because that is really important. I think it's gonna be a wrap unless I can think of any more points. Thank you guys for watching. Later, peace.